Nnpc cumulatively has spent in one account $3 billion, in another account a total of $18 billion. Some people put the figure even higher than that, to rehabilitate the refineries in Kaduna, Warri, and Port Harcourt. The one in Port Harcourt, they said they did a technical completion. Now, it produced about 60,000 barrels per day for a few weeks, and then it collapsed. The one in Warri never worked at all, money down the drain. The one in Kaduna never worked at all, money down the drain. And while they were doing that monkey business with the refineries and wasting taxpayers' money, a private investor, Aliko Dangote, came up and spent $20 billion to deliver the largest single train refinery in the world. But the Nigerian government was wasting almost or more than the same amount, and they could not produce anything. Now, we have a new GMD of NNPCL, Engineer Bayo Ojulari, and he doesn't seem to have, clarity in terms of what he wants to do. First, when he got there, he said, we're going to revive the refineries. Secondly, he came and said, we're going to look for, a way to revive, to sell off the refineries. Then he has changed his mind now. He says they are looking for technical equity partners. Look, I've argued before on this desk that the best thing that they can do is to sell those 3 refineries as scrap and let the private sector take over. If you sell to the private sector, you will even deepen competition in the oil and gas business. Dangote is already there. There are other players, Renaissance Energy and others. You can deepen competition for the benefit of the Nigerian people. Particularly now that they are saying they are going to collect a fuel tax to the rate of about 100 naira per liter or so, in Lagos. It may be different in other parts of the country, which means that, in fact, the pump price of fuel will go up. If there is competition, it will bring down prices. And when Alhaji Aliko Dangote was responding to Pengasan, Nupeng, other people complaining about Dangote refinery operations, he said, look, the more the merrier. Let government encourage other competitors so that there will be no complaint about monopoly. There is one report that I read, despite the efforts of the Dangote refinery, we're still importing fuel. And so if you have refineries that are working, then of course maybe the burden on the average consumer will be less. However, they say they are looking for equity partners. You never know what they will do at the end of the day. Tomorrow, the Ojulari-led Nnpc may change his mind. So until we see what exactly they want to do. But it's important to remove government's hand from the business. Government has failed us in the oil and gas business, just as it has failed the Nigerian people in the electricity business since 1960. So if they are going to get equity partners, let the private sector investors, let them have the controlling share, maybe 51%. Let it not be the federal government of Nigeria having the controlling share, because those refineries will still be run as a government business. And in any case, the technology is obsolete in those 3 refineries. They should go and study the models. Petrobras in Brazil, Aramco in Saudi Arabia. What is the international best practice? It shouldn't be so difficult for the Nigerian government to run a refinery.